got a yellow there. That's a red. Well, I mean, it told me that I was aligned well, so it's not really my fault. We've got London Bridge, Bermondsey, Canada Water, Canary Wharf, North Greenwich, Canning Town, West Ham and Stratford remaining on this line, or on this route. We've currently been driving for about 40 minutes, I believe. Let's go into the platform camera. Oh, that's sad, you can't really see anything. Let's close the doors. Yeah, you can't see anything. No, you can just about see that. Right. The next station will be London Bridge. Of course, changing for the mighty London Bridge station. No other tube lines, I believe. However, there is a train station for National Rail. The server has got busier over time. However, where does that go? However, we have managed to stay pretty good on time and pretty regulated service, except for that little bit between Finchley Road and I forgot what it's called, Baker Street. That was a bit of an issue, and we've overshot. Oops. Let's just quickly go into reverse. This is why we need ATO. If you don't know what that is automatic train operation.
This station is London Bridge. Change here for the Northern Line and National Rail. This train terminates at Stratford.
Right. Let's close doors. Away we go. Next stop is Bermondsey. Imagine, just turn the lights off. That's really dark, actually. Bit wiggly. Gosh, that was a steep slope. Track is very well, the doors are open. Or does that mean tripping? I'm tripping. Oh, that's glass. I thought there was nothing in between. Wow, the alignment is so good. Honestly, I'm so good. Honestly, it's not my fault though, really, is it? It says that I'm aligned. It says that I've got an accurate stop, but it's not aligned. That's not my fault. It's not my problem either. People can make their own way on. Let's go. Shift D, thank you. And can we go? There we go. The next station is Canada Water. And then I believe in a few stations we will be back above ground with daylight, which will be good, unless it's night time in the game. That would suck. We were lucky with daytime on the trip up from Stanmore. That's technically down. So yeah, hopefully it's still, or hopefully it's either done a full cycle or it's still daytime. That would be good. Alright, let's slow down. That one really came out of nowhere. No. God damn it. Should really... This is why I don't like driving through the tunnels. You can't see when the stations are... There's nothing to indicate that the stations are coming up. And it's really frustrating. There you go. So indoors. The lining up is a bit better.
This train terminates at Stratford.
What is that camera? 6, 7 doesn't do anything. 8, 9, 0. No. Right. Let's close doors. Open it that door. Let's go. Next stop, everybody, is Canary Wharf. Now, in a couple of stops, we'll be arriving at Canning Town, which I think is quite the confusing station. There is upper and lower level DLR trains, platforms that go to different places and the same places, coming and going all the time, and it's very confusing. So if you ever go to Canning Town, always check what platform your DLR train is. And then just to throw something else into the mix, they've decided to stick the Jubilee line at that station as well. So it's quite a confusing station. It looks kind of cool. I've been there before, just for why not. But yeah, it's quite cool, but also quite confusing. So just check where your train is if you're ever travelling to or from Canning Town. Just a little tip. Another one not to do with this video, however, Whitechapel, I've been there before. The underground platforms are above ground, and you guessed it, the overground platforms are below ground. So they've basically just taken the TfL system and flipped it on its back, because that definitely makes a lot of sense. So when I went there, arrived on the underground, above ground, and was looking how to get to the overground platforms, not expecting that they would be, in fact, underground. However, we're now approaching Canary Wharf, and let's slow down.
On the right-hand side. Change for the DLR.
I do believe the developers are hoping to add an ATO train in the future. They already have the buttons in the cab. It will be good. I won't be using it lots because that kind of defeats the point. Why would you just sit there and watch it drive you when you could drive? But if I just want to chill a bit, then I'll probably use ATO a bit for, especially on these underground stations where I don't know when the next station's coming up. It could be a bit helpful for me to learn, you know, when the next station's coming up. Next station of which for us is North Greenwich. So yeah, it will be helpful for me to learn, and if I want to just be a bit more chill, rather than having to deal with it all myself, could drive a bit and then just let it do a bit, and then if I feel a bit better I can, you know, take over again. We are now going above the speed limit. I completely forgot. Slow down a bit. I believe we will soon be able to see daylight, hopefully. I'm really hoping it's not night time. Here we go. And of course it's night time. Great. Of course it is. This is above ground. I know it doesn't look like it. You come out of the tunnel then go into this station, which is like sort of underground. I believe that's how it works anyway. Where's the marker? I'm confused. I mean, there's that door. It says I can open doors, so let's just do it. Confusion. What's this? Why is there a massive block? That's confusing. There's a massive block. Right. North Greenwich. Let's indeed close doors on the left-hand side of the train. And we will then proceed to Canning Town, the confusing station. Don't know what the speed limit is. Oh, never mind, that was not above ground. I was just being stupid. I'm sure Canning Town is definitely above ground, though. I have been there and I know it's above ground. You just went up a lot into the station. That's what kind of confused me. You go up and then go back down into North Greenwich. It's just a bit confusing. Hopefully it is daytime then. That would be goodness. One thing to note is if you want to drive in the daylight, I would recommend not doing it on the Stratford end. On the Stanmore end it's a lot better. You can either go from Stanmore to Finchley Road, or if you'd rather go the other way, you can spawn at West Hampstead, go to Finchley Road and turn around there and go back. Or you could just keep going from Stanmore to Finchley Road and keep going back and forth. It's about 20 minutes with no traffic. That's how long it took us in this video anyway, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Hey, it is daytime. That is a red signal. Stop the train. I'm clearly tripping. There is no red signal. However, this is Canning Town, which is closed. Is that green? Yeah, that's green. I'm just going to go slow, and once we get on the other side, I'll try and show you the station. So above us, there is DLR, and there is DLR as well. Here you go. There's DLR, there's the other, there's lower, there's the upper, and they go to the same and different places at the same time. So always check where you're going, and there's the Jubilee. It's very good to train spot though, it's quite nice. frequent services. And we're back in the open, this time in the East End of London. The next stop, and the penultimate stop, will be West Ham. Something to not get confused about: West Ham and West Hampstead. Some people shorten West Hampstead to West Ham. Never do that. It's a completely different station on the complete other end of London, or other side of London. Never do that. You'll end up in the completely wrong place. So yeah, just a bit of a tip. There is indeed a red light there. I'm going to apply the emergency brake. And the speed limit is now 25. Yellow.
The next station is West Ham. Doors will open.
Here we go. Into West Ham.
Change here for the District, Thames and City Line, DLR and National Rail services.
It looks like at these stations you're required to slow down and practically stop. Somehow I've opened the door. We're not lined up. Hello? Can I line up? I can go a bit further forward if you like. Unless I went past the section. Must have gone past it. Let's reverse. Did not see a flash up though. Nothing there telling me I can stop. Oh, there. That's nowhere near where the board is. So if any developers are watching this video, please move that. The board is there. We're stopping here. That's not correct. Anyway. Now we're above ground, we can watch the train depart properly. And let's close the doors as we move on to our final stop. Bye bye train. Right, we're now coming up to some switches, and which will lead us to our platform in Stratford, where we will terminate this, where the service will terminate. And we have been driving for about an hour, so I did get it right. This will probably end up in 3 parts of 20 minutes. I believe we'll be going to platform 16. I'm not sure though. It's a fair distance between this penultimate stop and the final stop. It takes a long time actually between Canning Town and Stratford. On the DLR, it takes a long time between the 2 stations. There's quite a lot of extra stops, I think. Or I might just be being stupid. I've never been on it, but what I can remember from the map, there is quite a large difference. There is another DLR stop, yet no tube stop. So that's a good example, I guess. I haven't seen anything to tell us to slow down, but we're just going to stick at 25. think we might be switching over here. Maybe. No, we're going to this platform.
Change for the Central Line, DLR and National Rail services.
Platform 16, I believe. In Stratford. We go. And let's make sure we don't run into the end onto the buffers. That would shut down train. I did a thing. It didn't like me. Was I going too fast or something? Should acknowledge it. Move a bit further forward into the station. Is that alright? Are you going to moan at me for that? Probably. Here we go.
This station is Stratford. Change here for the Central Line, DLR and National Rail services.
Welcome everybody to Stratford. It's good to go on to here. Broadcast.
All change, please. This train terminates here. All change.
And we'll just reiterate that message. Or not. Oh yeah. No.
All change, please. This train will now terminate here. All change, please.
Right. Let's shut down this train.
Please stand clear of the door.
There is another train now departing as we have entered. Hit that to 50. Oh, not 560. 50. That will say not in service. That's correct. We're going to put this into shutdown. Take the key out. Aircon, cab lights, saloon lights off. So, close the doors. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at Stratford. Thank you everybody so much for watching this little mini series. And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe and all that lovely stuff, as it really helps out the channel and it shows me that you want to see more because I love this game. So yeah, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and goodbye.